Hello, my name is Essie Elzakkar, and I attend the Stuart High School in San Francisco, California. That's me right there, and I'm being tackled by Leo, one of the students I help out at the after-school program at Convent in Stuart Hall. I was born and raised on the other side of the world in a little town called Tanta. I am raised in a traditional Muslim household that values my Islamic faith. I was raised with the value of helping and serving individuals as a core part of my character, not just a rare act of generosity. I immigrated with my family to San Francisco in the year 2000. I only began to see the importance of my own personal faith during my time at Stuart Hall. Growing up, I was taught absolutely no one is lesser than another. I have taken this to heart, and I live to do everything I can to find a life for myself that aligns with this purpose. Stuart Hall is one of the many schools around the world that is part of the Sacred Heart community. The original schools were all founded by St. Madeleine Sophie Barat in 1800. With the help of St. Rose Philippine Duchesne, they moved to St. Charles, Missouri, and so began the schools of the Sacred Heart. St. Madeleine Sophie Barat and St. Rose Philippine Duchesne's characters were mirrored off of the 5 goals that each member of the Sacred Heart community follows each and every day. I will be focusing on Goal 5, which states schools of the Sacred Heart commit themselves to educate to personal growth in an atmosphere of wise freedom. There are many aspects of this goal that I have been able to respect and fulfill at my time working for the after-school program at Convent and Stuart Hall for Boys. The after-school program at Convent Elementary and Stuart Hall for Boys allows all students K through 8 to stay after school to play on Sayufi Court, do homework, eat snacks, and play games under supervision. One of my favorite quotes that I have taken away from my justice class is Rachel Remen's, "When you serve, you see life as a whole." Rachel Naomi Remen is an author, teacher, and pioneer in integrative medicine. Although I receive a paycheck for my time at ASP, I do not view this opportunity as a job, but instead a chance for me to dive into learning, helping, and making children laugh and smile. I work with kindergartners all the way up to 8th graders. I receive a genuine joy when I am able to help out a student with their homework, play basketball with them, and even take care of their injuries. I have only been working at ASP for a few months, but through my time there, I have been able to exercise my wise freedom and my personal growth. Reverend William James Byron is an American priest of the Society of Jesus. He is famous for writing the 10 building blocks of social teachings. A quote from the 10 building blocks that really resonated with me is the principle of human equality. Equality of all persons comes from their essential dignity, while differences in talents are a part of God's plan. Social and cultural discrimination and fundamental rights are not compatible with God's design. Pope John XXIII's Pacem in Terris states that each man should act on his own initiative, conviction, and a sense of responsibility, not under the constant pressure of external coercion or enticement. Man should be responsible for himself without the influence of outside sources. At ASP, I have been able to gain a greater understanding for the 5th goal. Schools of the Sacred Heart communities programs provide for recognizing, nurturing, and exercising leadership in its many forms. This opportunity has opened my eyes on what leadership and wise freedom truly entail. I have discovered this through many experiences at ASP, but the main one is through my experience on Sayufi Court. Sayufi Court is a playground where all of the students in ASP, kindergarten to 8th grade, play and let loose. Being on Sayufi, however, isn't just playing basketball with one kid. Being on Sayufi is managing the radio for students that are called up, keeping an eye out on all of the students, managing injuries, managing fights, and interacting with everyone to let them know that you are here to play, but at the same time, you are the adult. Being called Mr. Essie by the students gives me a sense of personal growth. Once I put that name tag on, I realized that with the growth comes lots of power and responsibility. With this power, I'm able to connect to the 5th goal and ultimately wise freedom. I am still a senior in high school, but I am liable for more things than a normal 18-year-old would have to handle. Nelson Mandela once said, "There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered." Self-discovery and personal growth are the basis of Goal 5. My time so far at ASP has given me the opportunity to mature and grow while doing the one thing that I love to do the most, giving back through my desire to serve those who can benefit from my help.